Honestly, this item breaks. This breaks things. I'm gonna admit it. Uh-oh. Which do I have? Can I rest in here or something? Guess not. Well, if I want to use one. Oh. We're strong. Seen all this. Seen all this. Oh, I have to do it. I have to bring Oh my god. Hey! Yeah, look at that. Hard. I just found another 10k. Right? Oh. Okay, which one's the 10k now? Oh! There we go.
Yes.
Chronicles. Go back to the mines. But we can. No.
No.
No. Heck.
Why not?
Well, that's good enough for me. Boy. Oh my goodness, it feels so good to do that. Can I get it? I don't need that much. Really 20.
I better not.
Can't even leave to heal. There is a way, though. Actually, is a way to heal. Turn back the clock just a bit, just before we ran into the agent. And
Yes.
there we go. That's so much better. Oh. I mean, I knew it said that it would give me shards. That would, I mean, the thing said it would give me shards. Like, ore veins. You can give me sellable items, but I didn't think it would be at that scale. I mean,
No.
he's fine. I'm excited now. Not only have I bought all my gear up, but now any money I grab in here will be probably I can have on reserve for later on.
Yes.
Yeah, and I also want to keep fighting.
Did we surprise you?
This kind of I don't have what's his name.
Too slow. Let's go.
So much better though. Hopefully.
Too slow.
Did you really think you could beat me?
Party. There we go.
Yeah. Yes. All the choices I can ask for.
Really? What are you talking about?
Leave it to me.
Hey, what's happening? Oh, okay.
was underwhelming.
Gotta find the enemies.
Too easy.
Yeah!
Thunder!
Here I come!
Leave it to me. I can help too. I can help too.
Let's continue onward.
Stuck. Are you hurt?
Yeah! Let's get this over with.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Take this! Here I come! How about this? This'll leave a mark. Did you really think you could beat us? Yeah.
We got think you could beat me?
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Nice!
Leave it to me. What's its weakness?
Hmm.
Too slow.
Thunder!
Here I come.
Leave it to me.
Yeah. Too simple.
Mm-hmm.
All the choices I can ask for.
Oh.
Yeah. Here I come. Take this. Here I come. That about does it.
I don't know what that was about.
Stock, are you hurt?
Oh, I'm not hurt. I didn't even get touched in that fight. Oh, everyone's facing now. Let's not go trigger happy with that. Parts. Okay.
Let's get this over with.
Push. Don't have anything. Oh goodness. There you go. In that.
Here I come.
In that. Ow.
Yeah. Let's continue onward.
many do I have? 11? Okay. Okay. What level am I? 27. That's what? What? What's happening?
Look, there they are.
They must have used those explosives to blast open the entrance and get in. The cave-in before was probably caused by the explosion. We used explosives on our side of the entrance first. But the cave-in happened much closer to this side.
Whoa, so wait. We almost got buried alive because of them?
Hey, could you keep it down a little? They'll hear us.
Oh, sorry.
There's more than I expected. Maybe more than we can handle. Any ideas, Stock?
Well, let's try those explosives.
What? We do that and we'll be buried alive for sure.
Actually, I think we'll be okay. Those explosives over there aren't as powerful. Not powerful enough to cause a collapse anyway. But even a weaker explosive can make a great weapon.
Then that's what we'll do. At the very least, it ought to thin them out.
How do you make the most outlandish decisions with such a straight face?
Like this.
And again, you've always been like that. Okay, we have our plan.
I think I see why this guy's Stock's best friend now.
We'll handle igniting the explosives, you guys finish off the remaining soldiers.
All right.
Ready, Keel?
Yes, sir. This'll be my first time in a real fight.
Are you scared? It's okay. That's natural. Psych yourself up by giving a big yell from the pit of your stomach. Now let's get going.
Anytime. Up the...
Eat this! What?
It triggered the explosion. Panic.
Keel, time to cut loose!
Yes, sir!
It's do or die.
Oh, jeez.
Leave it to me.
Ha! Too slow!
Thunder!
Whoa!
You okay?
Here I come!
Here you go.
Good one!
There!
Leave it to me.
No.
It's finally over.
We did it!
Well done, Keel. You did great back there.
Thank you, sir. We'd never have pulled off such a bold plan without the two of you.
Come on, enough of that. You're embarrassing me.
Captain!
Ah, I see you've taken care of the boulders.
Yes, sir.
We've handled them already. Well done, everyone. Our first campaign couldn't have gone better. Now, this is the only loose end left. My orders are to seal the entrance, but
Is there a problem with that?
not really. It just feels like a waste. I'm wondering if we could use Granrock's plan here against them, mount a counteroffensive.
Oh, I see. You're right.
I wouldn't recommend it. They'll be watching for us to make a move like that.
You're right. If I came up with a plan that easily, they had to have thought of it first. Besides, this path is too narrow. A whole brigade would never be able to squeeze through. Fair enough. We seal this place just as ordered. That should do it.
Oh.
But couldn't they just blast it open again?
We'll post a guard here, but I doubt they're dumb enough to try the same trick twice. In which case, mission complete. Let's head back to Alistel.
Now that it's over, it feels like it all ended too soon. Did we really just win our first victory?
Yeah. But
Yay!
You're right. But our COs did all the heavy lifting.
Nonsense. You all did well. I may have been hoping for the best, but inside I was bracing for the worst.
Yep. We did it.
I couldn't have asked for a better outcome than this.
Captain,
But don't go thinking you're hardened vets just yet. Once we get home, you'll be going through some harsh training. There won't be any breaks. I'll run you all so hard, you'll wish you had died today. So you better be prepared.
I don't think so. Sergeant Stock, thank you. What you said before the mission about not letting any of us die, it meant a whole lot to me. Thank you very much, sir.
sure.
Glow in the dark has been revived.
It's over already?
It is. You two did well in there. Let's go back to Alistel.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to rest here a while longer. You go on ahead, Stock.
All right.
There were some bumps along the way, but that went well. I think we can get through this even if we're not part of Special Intelligence anymore.
Probably. I was surprised the other guys were so green, though. That's why I froze up. I had no clue that's how it was gonna turn out.
That's not the only reason you froze up, is it, Rainey?
Huh?
It's because of where we are. The Alma Mine. After everything that happened here, I can't say I blame you.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. Come on, let's get moving. We made it. For a while there, I didn't know what was gonna happen to us.
Yes. Twice is enough for that particular experience, thank you.
You've been in a cave-in before?
Oh, well, yeah. The mercenary troop we used to be in was wiped out by one.
We had taken a job from Alistel to guard the mine. A horde of monsters suddenly appeared, and we were swept up in an enormous melee. Then one of the monsters broke the support beam holding up the ceiling. I don't suppose I need to tell the rest of it, do I?
So you were buried alive? That would have been the end for most. I'm surprised you two survived.
You and me both. I still can't believe we made it out.
We were grateful to have lived, but Rainey and I had nowhere to go afterwards. That's when Heiss gave us a place in the SI.
I see. There's no predicting Heiss.
But there's still something that bothers me.
This again, Rainey?
What's this about?
Mark still won't believe me. But I swear that monster came specifically to destroy that support beam. Mark and I were practically on a silver platter in its path, but it ignored us. He insists I'm just imagining it, mind you.
Because if that were true, it would mean monsters have some semblance of intelligence. And one causing its own death through a cave-in would indicate the opposite. How do you reconcile that?
How should I know? It must have had its reasons.
As I keep saying, it's all in your head. It's just your imagination, Rainey. And if it isn't, all it means is that we were unlucky.
And round we go. I'm telling you, it was making a beeline for that support beam.
Don't get too worked up over it. It's in the past. Putting it out of your mind is the best way to get beyond it.
I agree completely.
All right, I get it. Either way, whatever happened, happened. No point bickering over it now. Okay, that's enough talk about that. Let's get going.
You've returned, Stock. You have begun walking the path of a soldier. It will not be an easy journey. But should you falter, look around you. There will always be people there to lend their support. Now, let us add a new chapter to the White Chronicle.
Oh!
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Terribly sorry for my tardiness. I hope you can forgive me as well, High Colonel Diaz.
Perish the thought, Count Selvon. I've only just arrived myself.
Ah, very good. So then, Queen Protea, what is it you have summoned us to do for you today?
What do you think? Ever since the Alistellians took the Sand Fortress back, our front line has been receding. And now, the surprise attack on Alma Mine has failed as well. You will make an accounting of yourselves for this.
Indeed we will, Your Majesty. And my sorrow over this failure is heartfelt.
An operation is already underway to recapture the Sand Fortress. Be assured of that. We owe much to Count Selvon's corps for keeping the enemy occupied at Alma Mine. Think of it as mere bait for the real prize, and it's well worth the sacrifice.
If you say so, then I won't press the subject. But if you fail to take back the fortress after all this...
I'm keenly aware of the consequences.
That is all. You are excused.
Yes, Your Majesty.
By your leave. So, what is on Her Majesty's official schedule of events today? Will she be spectating as the gladiators tear each other limb from limb for her amusement? Or will she be attending services to worship the young boys in the choir? What a busy life our queen leads.
Leave it be. It suits a wench like her.
Pitiful. Just shameful.
I have to thank you for speaking on my behalf in there, Diaz. I'd as soon not become the latest target in Pin the Tail on the Scapegoat for that wench.
Think nothing of it. But you should know that we prepared quite thoroughly for the operation at Alma Mine. Yet Alistel saw through the ruse immediately and mounted a quick counter-offensive. It's that accursed watchdog.
Heiss, you mean? It's true that he has an unusually keen nose. He sniffs out all our schemes, one after the other. It's to the point where I wonder if he doesn't know the plans beforehand. But if we change our perspective slightly, he may become another tool in our arsenal.
What are you hinting at?
I can't say this too loudly, but there's a man above Heiss. So we should be able to take similar measures. Well?
Tell me, Selvon, how far would you be willing to take this?
We've been taking risks ever since we raised that commoner to a queen on her beauty alone. I'm not saying that this can be done swiftly. But, having broached the possibility to you, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
see. I have no objection. But I'm a warrior at heart, and I'd like to apply our own skill to the situation a bit more. While true that our army is at a disadvantage, Alastel's side also overreaches, I think. There are times when their supply route is unguarded.
How characteristic of you. All I wanted for the moment was your consent.
I've already made a move. If we take the Sand Fortress, they'll be woefully undersupplied. The thaw machines that make up their main force are expensive and difficult to maintain. With their supply lines cut, they're as good as annihilated.
I see. Then I'll make the necessary negotiations before the next meeting.
I'll be counting on it.
Count on me all you need. Bending the assembly to our will is my job. Yours is to go out and oversee fruitful operations.
And all of it.
For our kingdom.
That captain sure is an interesting guy.
You're right. You don't find people of his caliber that often in Alastel.
And man, compared to Stock, the difference is night and day. It's hard to believe the two of them could end up best friends.
There isn't much to it. It just so happened that we served with each other in the same brigade.
So you're war buddies. The two of you must have gone through a lot together. That's the feeling I get anyway. Could just be me.
I've got to admit, I'm a little jealous. I've always wanted to have that kind of camaraderie. You think we could ever work on that level, Stock?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Keel!
There you are. Dr. Sonia is asking for Sergeant Stock to report to medical. I'm to bring you.
Sonia's calling me.
Right. Follow me, Sergeant. I promised Sonia I'd return with you.
Oh, really? You made a promise with a beautiful doctor, huh?
Oh, I didn't know you had it in you, Keel.
Oh no, I'm just... well, Please don't make fun of me.
All right. I'll go see what she needs.
Oh, and Sergeant? Would you happen to have any spare time coming up? I'd really like to improve with my sword by training under someone with your skill. I'm confident in my form for ceremonies, but when it comes to actual combat...
I'll see if I can make some time for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
He and Rosh are really close, huh? Well, color me curious.
Agreed. Anyway, we should get going.
Yeah, come on!
I guess we're going to see the doctor. Hey, where are you? Not up here.
Why, hello.
Hi.
Oh. Oh. I know.
Well then.
Yes.
Oh wow, we got new weaponry. Oh boy. Dagger. Seems to be the only thing for it that is open right now. A bendy sword. Oh. Damn right. Well, so much for having all that money. Can you believe that? They trained me again. What? I got an idea. Before we do anything else. The story so far. Oh. You're gonna go up there and talk. Oh, hello.
Yes? Say! Thank goodness!
I'm sorry it took me so long.
You're finally here. Thank you, Keel.
Oh, no need to thank me. I'd do anything for you, ma'am.
Wow.
Stock, you shouldn't make your men have to go on wild goose chases to find you. Now, right this way, please.
You'll listen to what the doctor says to you, won't you, Sergeant Stock? If you give her too much trouble, I'll have to tell Captain Rosh.
Why would you bring up Rosh here?
Oh, well... with your permission, please excuse me.
Seems they've warmed up to you. You're the quiet type, so I was worried they'd get the wrong impression of you.
You needed me for something?
I called you here so I could check up on those wounds you sustained last time.
There's no need to worry. They've more or less healed.
They wouldn't employ doctors if the soldiers could make that decision for themselves.
He's got a point.
Now take off your clothes and let's see those wounds.
But what? Oh.
Okay, all done. It seems you were right. They have indeed healed. But I still must insist that you don't push yourself too hard.
Stock. I've been looking for you.
You might have to get in line.
Huh? Well, anyway. They're planning a strike. Lieutenant General Raoul wants us in his office immediately.
Ever since the operation at the mine, the army is getting deployed more frequently.
Well, we are short on men, but look on the bright side. They've got the good sense to send us in with the brigade of fresh recruits.
That's what concerns me. You two need to look out for yourselves better than you do.
Well, we'll get around to that. Stock, can you meet me in the Lieutenant General's office? I need to have a quick word with Sonia.
Got it.
How's Stock doing?
He's fine. So why did you ask me to give him a checkup? Is there a big mission coming up?
Under the circumstances, all of the missions are big. And he's the type who would never speak up. He works through it all by himself. That's why he's dangerous. Someone needs to look after him. But if you say he's fine, that's one less burden on my shoulders. Come on, don't give me that look. No matter the mission, I'm going to make it back. And Stock will too.
I know you will. Because I'd never forgive either of you if you died and left me behind.
Whoa, easy, Tiger.
Stop joking around. I'm serious.
I know. Just trust that we'll stay safe and wait for us to come back. Anyway, I better get going.
A new mission, huh?
I thought I told you to go on ahead.
Even if I had, I wouldn't have been able to hold a conversation with him until you showed up.
I suppose that's true. The Lieutenant General talks a lot, but I can't imagine the two of you alone in a room. Oh, come on. I've had enough dirty looks for one day. Let's go together. The Lieutenant General's office is on the 3rd floor to the right.
Summoned by Raoul. Alright. think that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna stop here. I've got some things to do before I go to bed, so other stuff.